Heyo.
Hey, everybody.
Howdy.
Welcome to a Hot Takes episode of What's the Diff, where we bring a few topics and let loose our opinions when we're down a man.
Yep. He died again.
He died again.
Yep.
May he not rest in peace so that we can raise him one more.
Yeah, I think our necromancer that we've been paying off is kind of getting tired of us, so I think the bill might be higher this time.
Yeah, but that's okay. He's on retainer, so.
Oh, good. He's got it then. We'll take
Yeah.
care of him.
He's busy raising a family right now, though.
Yeah, it took me a second. I was like, oh, that's good for him. Like, wait a minute.
I'm a fairly normal stomach Josh. With me today is tummy ache Coley.
I feel attacked, but it's true. My holy moly, man. I would say my guts are bubbling, but they're not. They're just like, it's just solid pain.
Solid pain.
Yeah.
Let's get this closer to me. Nice.
Yeah.
ASMR, moving mic noises.
Ooh.
Have an opinion on something we've already discussed? Want to hear one of your topics debated? You can connect with us at what'sthediff.net. Leave us a text or a voicemail at 802-884-3553. Beach. Or send a voice clip to us at hellowhat'sthediff@gmail.com.
Yeah, do it. Fucking do it.
Also, join us on Patreon and support us today.
Please, and thank you. Haha, we love you all, please. Oh my God, please.
Speaking of please, Cully, why don't you please start us off?
That was a great transition, actually. I'm jealous of that. That was really good.
You can have it next time.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's been long enough to say the second Black Panther movie was terrible, and it should be okay to say that. Because I get, the lead, the Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace, died.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. And I think they should have just scrapped the second movie just to be like, we're not going to do this. Like, he died. I don't know. The whole fucking story was goofed up, and then like the mom died. Spoilers to anybody who hasn't seen this. Don't watch it. It's kind of dumb.
I haven't seen it.
It's not great. The bad guy is a bad guy, but he's not a bad guy. But then he convinces you that he's not a bad guy, but then he's a bad guy again. But then he's not a bad guy at the end. Like it flip flops so much. There's not one solid plot. And then randomly they have this girl come in and she's built her own Iron Man suit, but she's not Tony Stark, but she's smart. And so I was like, okay, that's cool.
Someone from Wakanda or?
No, it was just some girl. Like, I don't remember where she's from, like the Bronx or something. Yeah. And she's just like, yeah, I'm a street smart kid. I built an Iron Man suit. And they're like, wait, what? How do you? Huh? And how the hell did Tony not know about this? I don't know. I got a bunch of shit to go down that road. But yeah, it was like props to Letitia Wright for stepping up and being great at her role, but she was very good, but the movie itself was not good.
It got a 6.6 out of 10 on IMDb.
Yeah, and I think that's only because people were like, shout out to Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Because it was, I don't know what they were trying to go for. It was so weird.
Has Martin Freeman?
Yeah, he's like a CIA guy.
Everett Ross.
Yeah. Everett Ross. Yeah, and like, so the first one, right? Killmonger burns all the purple flower things that they drink to make them Black Panther. Burns all of them. He takes it, burns all of them. So in the second one, they don't have any anymore except for that one that Shuri is her character. She stole, and then she just like makes another one from scratch, like synthesizes it. And I'm like, you guys have had all this technology for so long, and you have only now thought to synthesize the plant. Really? That I don't believe. You have a sandbox that turns into a car with your with a wristwatch thing. If you throw a little tack on a car, it's like now I'm sitting in a sand car seat to control a car that can control a car.
What?
Yeah, this is the first movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot the first movie.
I like the first one. It was good. It was cool.
So
Yeah, it was not good. I think they instead of I like it seems like they patched the movie instead of just like rewrote it. You know what I mean? Like they just kind of filled in the holes with places and plot stuff that like shouldn't have been there, and they're like, oh, this will boost it a little bit, but it's like, well, yeah, but it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't fit with the story.
yeah,
So,
just try to keep the general plot of the original, what the second one was going to be.
yeah. Which I don't even know what the original plot was because it was fucking weird. But yeah, I mean, it was a bad movie. It was bad. I think it was a terrible movie. I should be okay to say that. You know,
Yeah.
sucks that Chadwick Boseman died, but I should be able to say that.
It also doesn't help that it came out during like kind of I feel like the peak of the fatigue that we were getting from all the movies. Well, I mean, it came out in 2022. When did is Endgame the last one?
Yeah.
That came out in 2019, and so that was kind of like
That
the
was-
peak.
Right, and that was the last one of like phase 1 or whatever they
Yeah.
call it in the Marvel universe. So yeah, now they're like, okay, here's new shit, but with old characters. I'm like, I think y'all kind of peaked in like 2012, those years.
Peaked in 2012, you
Yeah.
think?
The first Avengers movie? I think that was good. That was peak.
I feel like the Avengers kind of Endgame finale thing was the peak.
I don't know. I would argue against that.
Oh, I'd argue against the other one.
Well, I'd argue against your arguing against my argument.
Well, I play Pot of Greed.
Ah, damn it.
I get to draw 2 cards.
Shit. Draw 2. Haha, reverse. Draw 4.
Oh, no.
We're playing 2 different card games here, folks.
And I'm winning neither.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's it. It's not a long talk, but I don't know. I think it should be okay to say that it wasn't good.
Which I think that's the crux of this whole thing is that you didn't feel like you could say it after watching it.
Yeah, because I mean he died, and like they tried really hard to make this movie come out, but I don't know. Like I don't understand what were they going for. Like,
yeah.
It came out as like we just slapped together this movie with a bunch of different pieces.
Mm-hmm.
It was not like you probably could have made that like a TV show and that would have been good. But since it was a movie, like I don't know, it just wasn't put together well, and you could tell from like early on, like which characters were gonna die. Even before like they even suggested they die, I was just like, oh, I bet you they die in this one, and then they do like an hour into it, and you're like, oh, okay, well, that wasn't exciting for me. I wasn't sad, but they did a really, really good job with the opening scene is a tribute to Chadwick. So it's like they do a whole funeral for T'Challa, but also it's Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
In the movie, and like I can't remember how they explain how he died. I don't think they do. They're just like, you know,
He dead.
he's dead. Like rest in peace. But yeah, that was really well done. That was very nice. That was quite moving. And I think that's kind of one of the big reasons it didn't do well for me emotionally, because like you had that huge hit at the beginning, and that was really moving, and that was relevant because somebody actually died, the main character, and then the rest of it, I just wasn't emotionally invested in it at all, like how they put it together.
Well, I mean, I think there's movies that do that format that work out really well. Up
Oh yeah. Up. Yeah.
Very, very emotional beginning, and I feel like you can stay emotionally invested for the story.
Right.
But yeah,
But it continues, and it's a good story afterwards. But this Wakanda Forever was not. It's not a good story.
which is sad.
Don't sue me, please.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lawyer on retainer, only
Nope.
necromancer.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know who he works for. He could work for anybody. He's
Could,
a slippery
anyone.
bastard. I don't know. I don't trust that guy. Not because he's a necromancer.
No. We're not saying anything to disparage the necromancer.
No.
You do a good job.
Yeah.
We need you in society.
That's cool. Like,
Just our guy's a little off.
it's something about him.
Yeah, he doesn't even listen to the podcast.
No, I know.
That's why we can say this right now.
He hangs out in that shed like all the time, and you got to knock, and you're like, "What's in here besides just you standing in a shed?" And you're like, "I don't know. I don't get how he survives. He's creepy."
Yeah, it's a little odd.
I'm thinking he's like always close to death and just is constantly resurrecting himself. Maybe. Too bad they couldn't resurrect this movie. Haha.
God damn it.
Yeah. Sorry.
They tried.
That was in poor taste. They tried. I'll give it to them.
Yeah,
They tried.
just not good enough.
It just, yeah. And that sucks. That's what I mean. It sucks to say because, like, you guys, you just I don't know. They just shouldn't have done it. They tried. You get A for effort. You tried. But D- for actual plot.
So do you feel like that 6.6 on IMDb is probably too high?
Yes.
If you get rid of kind of like the meaning behind it, the fact that it's like a heavily black cast, and just kind of all this.
I don't think the cast has anything to do with it. I'm just mostly talking about the plot. Like,
I don't know, but I'm saying like I feel like people that came out of the movie theater that watched it and walked out, those are some of the big things that would have made them not want to comment on it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I can see that.
And so do you think that, like, if you kind of take out some of those factors, that this would be more like a 4.5, like 5?
I would say 5.2.
5.2, okay.
5.2, maybe 5.4. It's, yeah. I don't know. I'd be down to watch it again, though. Honestly, I would. I'd be down to watch it again, see it for a second time, and see if my opinion changes. I highly doubt it will, but because it was so, like, I went to the theater to see it, and which was like, it was cool. Oh, by the way, if you feel like you want to go to the movies and watch a movie, fucking go and treat yourself. Just go by yourself to a movie. It's great. Take yourself on a date. It's fantastic.
Date it up.
Yep. You should. We should normalize self dates because you gotta love yourself. So do it. And it was a lovely time. There was nobody in the theater. It was me and one other guy.
He's sitting right behind you, eating chips.
Yeah, he sat. Yeah, he's right next to me though. Sure, he stole a bunch of my popcorn. No, it was dope. I was just there. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I get this whole movie theater to myself, basically, and a thing of popcorn to myself. You watch this movie, and I was like, this movie's. I'm mad that I watched this movie.
I was gonna say, it doesn't sound like a lovely time.
No, it was it was and it wasn't. It was a great time. It was awesome. I highly recommend taking yourself out on a date. It's so nice. But if it was a fucking better movie, I would have been like, oh my God, that was the best date ever. But I'm like, no, that was shit. I'm mad at myself for the date I took myself on.
You gotta pick better movies, babe.
I didn't call me back.
Yeah, I gotta say that this hot take has been on the list for a very long time.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, it's a little troubling that you only wanted to do this hot take once DEI was killed in the federal government.
Okay, well, fucking, first of all, hold on. No. 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 There's no correlation between that. Dude, I don't listen to politics. I don't listen to that shit. There's a fucking toddler running our country right now. I cannot listen to him. I can't deal with that shit. I don't know what's going on. A bunch of their shit has already been, like, backtracked. He just is spraying shit at you. And you're like, oh my God, everything he says is terrible. It's like, yeah, but you can't actually do all this shit. Anyway, I'm not going to get political. I hate him. Both of them. All of them. Whoever they are. My opinion on the movie has nothing to do, or no, what did I say? The fact that I brought it up now has nothing to do with the DEI thing. So fuck you for throwing me under the bus. People are going to listen to this and be like, oh, he's got to like defend himself. Yeah, no, I do.
I feel like most people probably would have been like, oh, that was an okay joke from Josh. But okay, Coley, pop off.
Hey, I'm just saying.
He's just saying.
I'm just saying.
Well, I'm glad that you corrected yourself because it takes me into my hot take.
Yeah.
That autocorrect has been more of a detriment to society than a benefit.
Ooh. How so?
Well, before we had autocorrect, like we would still get like the squiggle or something like in Word and stuff to be like, you misspelled it.
Oh, yeah. You fucked up, but we're not going to tell you.
Yeah. So you would be able to, I don't know, look up a dictionary or something, or Google would get you close enough. And I feel like people in general spelled words better.
Yeah,
And
totally.
over time, we've gone to a point where it's almost been like a reliance. And I'll even say like myself, I don't know how to spell definitely. I say def all the time.
Oh, dude. Yeah. When I remember how young I was. I think I was like, when I first got my cell phone, I figured out the difference between definitely and defiantly. Because I would try to do definitely, and it would just come up as defiantly. And I'm like, that's not those words are different. Hold on. Blew me away.
It was really weird that they made defiantly the like go-to. Like it's like, did we all just misspell it in that general direction? That it seemed like that was the right one, or were the phone people just like, this is gonna be how we do it? Like, oh, people definitely use defiantly more.
Which I totally disagree. I totally disagree with.
Yeah.
Who the hell uses defiantly on a daily basis? I definitely use definitely on a day-to-day basis.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Fresh to death.
Fresh to death. So I feel like in general, especially younger people where they get the technology a lot earlier, I feel like they're going to have a much harder time with spelling words in general.
Ooh, big yawn. He's sleepy.
I'm such an eepy boy.
Sleepy eepy.
Sleepy eepy. So it's like, it is helpful because if people can't spell, then it is now what we need to be able to have effective communication in society. So it's like, it's been such a detriment that it's now a crutch that we need to be able to function.
Yeah.
And I hate that.
Or you should just learn how to spell.
Yeah.
You Egypts.
Which,
if you spell something and you see it autocorrects to what you were trying to spell, remember how it's spelled, and then you won't need to be autocorrect next time. Tips. That's a free one for y'all.
Yeah.
Read what you send.
Which that's also a big thing is I feel like if I'm going fast and just mistype, autocorrect is really nice.
Yeah.
But there are times where I'm like, okay, I know a word, I know its general definition, and I know it's supposed to be used right here, and I want to use it, but I don't know how to spell it. So I'm just going to keep typing around how I think it's spelled to try and get it. And oh my God, it's so annoying when it doesn't.
Yeah. I go to Google for that.
Oh yeah, Google's just like, you fucking idiot, you meant this?
You're so dumb. I know what you want. Oh my God, that is the word I want. You're right.
Thanks, Google.
But then memorize that word.
No.
Okay. Well,
if there's a word that I don't really know how to spell and I'm using it randomly, that's probably because it's the first time I've ever needed to or wanted to use that word in a sentence that is outside of me verbally speaking it.
Speaking?
Speaking.
Speaking.
That's a speaking.
That's a speaking here. That was good. I'm glad we caught that on camera.
Nice.
That's a speaking.
Yeah. I've been re-listening to episodes and I cannot pronounce words.
It's very fun
I just went to the agnostic versus atheist episode. Good one. You should listen to it.
Yeah, listen.
Oh my
Fucking
God.
now.
I cannot say any words. I was probably like 4 for 27.
Oh. All right. Now I want to go back and listen to that one.
Yeah, the whole time it's just Keenan yelling, things shouldn't have labels, God damn it. People are so it's just fucking labels. I hate labels. And it's like, okay, calm down, cis white man.
Why labels? So many labels. I hate all labels. Label.
But yeah, I just think in general, spell check kind of screwed us over there.
Yeah. Autocorrect. I also think that I don't know, in my head that just sounded bitchy. I also think, I don't know why I said that like that. Like people don't, how's your handwriting?
Oh, it's fucking terrible.
Everybody? Well, yeah. No, I know yours is.
It's never been good.
Yours, I'm so sorry. I love you to death, but your handwriting is atrocious.
You know, I think that's a hot take that I need to save for another time. People that are like, I love you to death, or you're the best ever. It's like, I know the butt's coming. Like,
yeah, where's the butt? I'm not racist, but
just get to the point.
Same.
You are not flattering me. You are wasting your time and you're allowing me more time to be angry.
I love you so much, but you're stupid and I hate you.
You know, I got so mad about it. I didn't even listen to what you said. What did you say?
I don't fucking remember.
Something about my handwriting.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, it's terrible.
So bad. It's so bad.
I
But
can
there's
admit
a lot
defeat.
of other people that like have terrible handwriting. Doctors. Why is that a thing? You go to medical school and your handwriting's shit.
I think they had to write too many notes.
Then they should write like fucking Times New Roman.
Eh. That's why I've tried to transition to doing like all caps, because then at least you know what letters I'm writing.
Oh yeah, that works.
Yeah.
There's some people that have I've seen that handwriting or font or whatever. It's all caps, and I'm like, you know what? This
Caps lock.
works. Yeah, it's like they're writing in caps lock, but it's not aggressive. Like caps lock on a computer or device is aggressive. Comes off as aggressive. But if you write it out like how they do it with, it's more round and I don't know, everything's uniform. It's nice.
I can't. You make a uniform? No, you're not getting that.
Okay. We could try. Practice.
No, I had to do that actually one time for one of my classes because we were learning how they used to do construction stuff, and so you would try to write the notes, and they had to be like the exact same line. It took me one paragraph to like write an hour, like because it had to be exactly, and like they would like check you with like a ruler, like if the things were all aligned, and it had to be like there was no lines or anything for you to follow. It was just on a blank sheet of paper. I was like, this is dumb. People got paid to be good at handwriting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always hated when, like, in elementary school, I had just terrible handwriting. I could spell stuff, but I had terrible handwriting. And there was one girl in class who just had, like, immaculate, perfect typewriter handwriting. And I was like, fuck you. Stupid. I hate that you spell good. And your handwriting's legible. Fuck you. I still have hatred for that. Not her at all. She's great. She can do whatever she wants. I hate her handwriting because it's better than mine. So I will always hate it. It's a fun fact.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else you got?
Yeah, I'm probably going to get a lot of comments for this one. Hopefully.
Comments.
I don't think comments. I don't think people actually like avocados. Because it seems to be like, and you can't say I like avocados because I enjoy guacamole. No, because it's not just avocado. Like the people who can say that they like avocados are ones that you go to your avocado drawer right now, or you fucking keep them, and you take one out, you cut it, and then you just eat it with a spoon, like raw. If you do that and you're like, it's delicious, then you can say I'm wrong. I don't think anybody else is like that though.
Okay,
People don't actually like it. They're like, it's good for toast. I don't think it's good on toast. And it's like, yeah, you spread it on toast and then put an egg and salt and pepper and a bunch of other shit on it, so you can't taste the. It's like paste.
It is kind of pasty.
It tastes like paste.
Which, yeah, I think the health benefits is definitely a thing that pushes it to be more into cuisine, but also the texture that it can bring to some dishes I think are nice.
Yeah, I can make stuff creamy, like guacamole.
Yeah,
It's creamy
sushi.
like a guacamole. Yeah. But I don't think by itself, I think at least there's a very, very, very small demographic of people that are like, dude, I eat avocados like you eat oranges. Like no, I don't believe it.
Yeah,
I don't think people like them.
There's definitely people out there that do like them. I, for one, do not care too much for guacamole myself. So
I don't. You know, I don't either. That's surprising. Sorry to cut you off.
No, it's okay. I wasn't going to go anywhere with it.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad you took the reins.
Yeah, I just like, I don't know. I feel like I always say, oh, I don't like guacamole. And people are like, you don't like guacamole? I'm like, no, it's fucking zesty paste. It's not great.
Not a huge fan of guacamole.
No. Guacamole. Give me a good salsa. That's what I want. That's a good hot salsa. That's good shit.
That's some good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes pico de gallo when I'm feeling it, but
oh my God, I fuck up a good pico.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll put pico on tacos. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know why I said you know what I mean.
I know it's very sensual.
It's pretty hard to understand, I guess. I put my pico de gallo on tacos, but I'll put like salsa. It's got to be the kind of. It's got to have a certain texture, and I think pico is more veggie than drippings.
Yeah.
Than sauce, and I got to have more sauce in my salsa. It's in the name, salsa.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
I don't really I don't care for like a thick salsa, but then I love pico, so I'm like, what's up with me?
Yeah, right. You're like, well, I am a bottle of contradictions.
Well, I guess no. It's if I'm expecting salsa, I want sauce.
Sauce. Yeah, you want some sauce. You want to coat that chip.
But I'm getting pico, then I know what I'm signed up for, and I'm here for it.
Yeah. And if guacamole's on the table, I'm just sad.
I will skip it.
Yeah, I just don't like. I like guacamole in a taco though. With other shit, it's good, but you put that on like people just chip it. I don't know how you do that.
Here's the thing: if you like guacamole and I'm at your table, you get more guacamole.
You get all the guacamole you want.
You get so much more guacamole because I eat a lot of chips and salsa.
Guacamole.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go down with some chips and salsa.
So, yeah, I would say I'm kind of in that camp of I don't think people really like avocados by themselves.
I don't think they like it. And the avocado toast people, like avocado toast. Oh my God. Are you just going raw toast with a smear of avocado on it?
No, there's got to be more to it.
Right? That's what I'm saying. So why do you add more to it? Because it tastes terrible. Actually, no, I'll rescind that statement. I retract that. I don't think it tastes terrible. It doesn't taste. There's nothing there. It just is. It just is.
The water of solid food.
It's just paste. It's just like, oh, cool.
Green paste.
I'm eating green paste on a brittle piece of toast.
Now I want some toast.
Delightful. Dude, yeah, toast hits.
You know what? Add toast to toast.
How toast do you toast your toast? That's a good question.
That is a good question. I'm on definitely the lighter side of the toast camp.
Yeah.
Like I want it to have a little give, like a little like flop to it. Not like a huge flop, but like a little bit.
Yeah, I get you. Like diner toast, where it's just like you got a crust on the outside. It's a little golden, but the inside's still bready.
Yeah.
That's
some good
flop.
some. Except for
good shit.
Yeah, so when I have just buttered toast, that's the toast I like. But if I'm having a toasted sandwich, like a toasted PB&J, then I want it a little bit more toasted. So there's like a toast crust all around.
Okay.
So
like cheese?
Grilled cheese?
Yes, grilled cheese.
The cheese, you grill it with the bread.
Cheese sandwich. Yeah, like that kind of toast.
Yeah, I mean that definitely needs to be good toast all the way around.
Yeah,
you gotta be crunchy.
Oh yeah, you gotta have it with tomato sauce, tomato
sauce
too.
Sauce with the water.
Tomato sauce too. Gotta dip it.
Yeah,
that's good
stuff.
Dip. Yeah, my a lot of people in my family like burnt things. And I'm like, I see some of the toast that they eat, and I'm like, that's charcoal.
Yeah.
You're eating charcoal.
It's not edible at that point.
No. And if you toast it that much, it cuts your gums.
Oh, yeah. It's fucking slicing and dicing.
It hurts. It hurts the moof on my Ralph. Yeah, I get like pain in my gums. I'm sensitive, okay? I can't have my toast too hard.
Don't toast it too much.
Don't toast too hard. I don't want to toast too hard. It's not toast, it's brick. Yeah, I don't. Fuck you guys. I don't think you like avocado.
Yeah, you're probably wrong.
Liar. Calling you out liars.
Liars.
Yeah.
Speaking of liars, and not speaking of liars, volunteer services should be mandatory.
You lied to me just now.
Well, I lied and I didn't lie. I didn't tell you a whole truth. I was going one way, but I was going to misdirect because it wasn't a good transition, and now we're here.
I think it was a good transition because now y'all are thinking about it.
You're thinking about the thing that I said, which is volunteer services should be mandatory.
Okay.
So,
What?
I would say the only thing that drives a person to volunteer that's mandatory is if they did something wrong, community service of some sort. Or this feeling of like, not reparations, reprimand. I don't know, maybe reparations, but like this feeling, this guilt that they like got some kind of gift and needed to give back or something. So
Repent.
That's a good one. I think it's what I was going for.
Repent your sins.
So I feel like in general, people aren't going out and doing volunteer services a lot. Like I feel like there's a lot of people that I know that probably haven't volunteered in the last year, myself
Right here,
included.
dude.
Yeah. Which like there's technically lots of opportunities out there for it.
Oh, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Everything needs a volunteer.
Shit, you could walk into like any business and be like, "Can I just like volunteer?" You're like, "Oh my god, you're gonna work for us and we don't have to pay you or anything."
Start shredding these papers.
Dope. Yeah.
So I feel like that it should have some kind of mandatory service, kind of like jury duty. How there is a mandate for you to go out and do that, like just a random selection every like couple of years. It's like, oh, gotta do my volunteer service. Or, I mean, I feel like it'd be better if it was at least once a year.
I like that. That's cool. That's a good idea. The jury duty thing. Yeah.
It gets you involved in your community, which I think is really good. I think it can help people see a different side of their community as well, especially if you're helping like the homeless or something, or people that are down on their luck with food stamps and stuff.
Put yourself in somebody else's shoes, why don't you?
Yeah. Or it gets like the people that are really just kind of inside, like just playing video games and hanging out, not really doing much. Get them outside and go plant a tree or something. Like help out in the community garden.
Okay, I feel personally attacked for that description.
I mean, you go outside and do stuff like you.
Yeah, I go outside to walk in here.
You're around nature sometimes, but there's people out there that just aren't around nature a whole lot.
Yeah,
and that's a good way to get them out there and get them moving.
My fellow cave people.
So I think volunteer services has a big opportunity to open the door for people to actually want to volunteer more. Because I know there's so many people out there that volunteer once and then they're like, I have a bug. I have to keep volunteering. This is my new thing. And I bet you there's a lot of people out there that just need that push to help out.
But not for churches. Fuck churches.
I mean, pick your poison.
If your church is like mowing elderly people's lawns, then that's wonderful. But if you're no, no, fuck church. If you're doing anything for the church, fuck the church. It's too much money. It's bullshit. I had a job. Actually, a couple jobs I used to work had like church get-togethers, and they would, you'd volunteer and you just like do yard work for this church. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. Fuck that. Why would I do that? I got to do yard work at my house. Why am I doing your yard work and not getting paid for it? And they're like, well, because let's go to the church. I'm like, well, thank God I don't go there, because I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of give a penny, take a penny, where the church has the cup of pennies. A lot of people are putting pennies in, but eventually one day you're going to need to take a penny out.
Bruh, churches got vaults. I'm telling you.
Not all of them.
They got money.
Yeah, they got a good chunk of money.
Yeah. I mean, like religion, I should say.
Yeah, religion in general. There's definitely some sects that are a little more pocketed.
That's sects.
Yeah.
SECTS.
Yes.
Sects.
Sex.
Sects.
Sex.
Sex. Saxophone.
Saxophone. Yeah. That's basically it. I think there should be some kind of mandatory service for volunteering. I think that'd be good.
Yeah, I really like the idea of jury duty thing. That's
Because like no one likes jury duty,
no.
but I bet someone would be like, "Oh shit, I have to go in a month or now, so like go rehabilitate a walking trail."
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, get this, people. Gets you out of work. Right? You can be like,
sorry.
oh, I can't come in.
I got volunteer duty.
I got volunteer duty. Yeah. There you go. It's another thing. It helps everybody. Gets you in shape. If you're not in shape, can help you out, mingle with people, talk, chat. Maybe you could put your headphones in, not talk to anybody. That's cool too.
Yeah.
As long as you're helping people, helping nature,
Help them out.
help them out. Do your part. I do my part. Anybody know what that's from? What movie that's from?
Oh,
I'm doing my part.
I ain't doing fucking shit.
Yeah.
It's
from
Starship Troopers or something.
Yes.
Or
Yes, exactly. For a man who does not know movies, I am surprised.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
It's that we should. We'll go into that. We should go into that on an episode.
I'm saying we should do like a movie list, and that could be like our bonus episodes.
Okay.
Watching movies, doing commentary before and after.
I got a hot take on that.
Ooh.
So, what did I say? I had a third one, didn't I?
It had to do with work and doing things after.
Yeah. I'm thinking like, do I want? No. We'll do the movie one another time. I'll continue with what I'm doing.
Okay.
If you are good with going forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Move ahead.
Which just kind of ties into my like work party thing. So it's not exactly a work party, but this is an after work during the work week get together or thing. Those are bullshit. Those are so stupid.
What makes you say that?
I was treated poorly at the place I was working at the time, but they had some big birthday party thing going on for somebody I didn't even know, and I had to stay. Like, I had to stay there till 8 or 9, and I worked
that's late.
all day. And I was at this birthday party for people who I didn't even fucking know, so I just ate all their food. I was like, dope. I'm not having dinner, so I'm eating everything you have. I think I stole some lettuce too. That was kind of cool.
Just pocket full of lettuce.
Yeah, no, I had like a whole head of lettuce because they had so much food, which was great. Like they had a ton of food, but yeah, I was just like, I'm taking this fucking lettuce. Yeah, and then I just got like voluntold into basically setting everything up. Like
yeah,
one after another. It was just like, oh hey, can you go turn the lights on for this part of the building that we don't ever use? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, oh yeah, hey, while you're there, can you do this? Oh, and then while you're out there, can you do this? And I'm like, this is just work, and I'm not getting paid, and I didn't get paid, and I was like, this is fucking stupid. So situations like that, no, that you should, no.
Okay. Yeah, I would agree that the majority of mandatory after work events, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But I would say in general, when it comes to after work events, I've had blasts doing them.
Yeah, I mean, this is coming from a place, like I said, I was not treated well there at all.
Yeah. Like I would say, because I mean, even like places, like one of our friends works in a call center, and her team will go on after work events, or sometimes it'll even be like on a weekend or something if it works better for everyone. And it's like bowling or like going to a restaurant or something.
See,
like,
that's cool.
because, and like, the work there sucks. A lot of people
Right.
leave because it's just terrible.
Right.
And it's like, hey, here's your consolation prize. Like, we're going to try and boost your morale with this.
I want to be included in those cool meetings.
Yeah, like those meetings are nice.
I don't want to go to birthdays for old people I don't know.
Yeah, that's terrible. Like my work, all my after work events, I'm like, hell yeah, I wish I was a little bit closer so I can go to more of these.
Yeah. Well, okay. I was treated poorly. That's what it is.
Yeah, if you're treated like shit, you don't really want to hang out more at work.
No.
That's the thing I find. Like there's like I've had jobs where I would hang out like 30 minutes after work just talking with people.
Oh, yeah. At this place I'm talking about, never. I had all my shit ready. Once it turned 5,
Clock out.
like, I'm done. I'm out of there. Grab all my stuff. I get all my stuff together while I'm, like, doing my time cards and stuff. And then it's like, click, 5 o'clock, I'm out. And the boss says anything to me, I'm like, it's 5 o'clock. You don't fucking own me. I'm out. I should have left that place a lot sooner than I did.
See, that's the hard thing about working in America, especially with like benefits tied to working. It's like, if I leave, do I have health care still? No.
Well,
Not really.
I didn't have health care through them or anything.
Oh, why'd you fucking stay?
Well, because it was like basically an internship, paid internship thing that I was doing for my auto program.
Yeah,
So,
that's a tough one.
I was kind of locked in.
Yeah. Locked in.
I was locked in. But no, I did get out of it because I think like how we were supposed to do blogs on like what we were doing at the shop, and I never did them because I was like, I don't want to ever think about this when I'm not working here. And so my teacher was like, hey man, like why aren't you doing these blogs? And I just was like, dude, fuck this. All right, I laid into him. I was like, here's all this shit. This is what they do. This is how they treat me. I don't want to do this anymore. That's why I don't write anything, because they make me fucking sweep. And he was like, oh, okay. Don't go back there. I'll put you somewhere else. And
That's
he did.
rad.
He put me in a new spot, and I was like, wow, I should have done this a long time ago.
Yeah, that's the thing about the majority of teachers, I think, with the transition to post high school, is I think kids are still like, the teachers kind of suck and stuff. No, professors and like tech like professors and all that, they want what's best for you, because you're going to go out in the workforce and you are their recommendation. Like you as a person doing your stuff out in the field, it's like, oh, I went to this school and had this professor. Like that's a raving review if you're doing good in the world. Right.
It's awesome. And I do think that teacher that helped me, the professor that helped me, whatever, he was just, we just call him Dan. That was his name. Like we didn't call him Dan.
Yeah, his name was like
Michael or something.
I'm Patrick.
Why y'all call me Dan? No, we just called him Dan. He was like, he was not like a normal professor. He was just so goofy. We would sit in like a giant U. There's about like, I don't know, 23 of us in the class. And it was a big room, big like auto shop room looking thing. We would sit in a U, everybody facing each other, so we could all just talk whenever. And when Dan would get like super excited about something, he would like, okay, hold on. And he would like run out to the floor in front of all of us and like start drawing on the floor and like writing out all this shit on the floor because he doesn't have enough room on the whiteboard. I'm like, Dan, you're insane, but cool. Yeah.
That boy ain't right.
That boy ain't right. That's for damn sure. But yeah, it was, if Jesus Christ almighty.
You can get it out.
Okay. Clip that. If you have to go to a work thing after work and you really don't want to go, and your boss is like, oh, it's fucking mandatory, you have to do this, blah, blah, blah. Just leave. Just fucking leave. Go get another job, dude. It's not worth it. And I say dude for everyone. Just get a new job.
Yeah.
It's not fucking worth it.
I saw this video where, we use dude and guy and stuff as like gender neutral terms.
Yeah, like bro.
Yeah. But like, you know, we could do the same thing for like girl. Like,
Yeah.
like, girl, check yourself.
Shit, girl.
Shit, girl. If that job's not doing you right, girl, get out of there.
Girl, treat yourself.
Like, I feel like we need to start like flipping some stuff and like just interchange all these words. Get it all in there.
Well, I say like bitch, but sometimes that's a little rough.
That's a little different.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like dick. Like,
Yeah. Bitch? What'd you say?
Man.
I never say that. I don't know why I say that. I just call people a bitch.
yeah, he likes it.
Yeah. Bitch. Because it sounds good.
It does. It does have a nice ring to it.
You know? I go by the sound. I don't go by what it means. Which I'm not going to dive into that because that could be a slippery slope.
Oh, it's so slippery.
Yep.
You should see him when the cameras are off.
Yeah, the camera's off. Ooh, boy.
Man, saying some A words, B words, C
Fart.
words, D words,
Darn.
EF.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah. All the words.
EF?
EF words.
EF words? What the hell is an what?
Just, you know, how people are just like, you know, like the N word and like the R word. It's like, I mean, there's other letters, so I'm just saying all the words that you say on camera.
The E and the F. I was trying to think of a swear word that starts with E. Egghead?
You fucking egghead.
You
Whoa.
fucking egghead. Whoa, bro.
Bro, in this economy,
Man, you can't say egghead anymore.
that's a high-priced slur right there.
That is. Egghead. Oh, you calling me that because you can afford eggs? Fuck you, man.
I haven't eggs in months.
You know what's psycho? Wild to think about? So I looked the other day, price of eggs, and I was like, oh, yeah, it is going up. That sucks. And hot take, slight little bit. I think powdered eggs, like you get it, like those shitty hotel breakfasts, I think those are so fucking good.
Oh, you like those?
I love those.
Huh.
Oh my God. I will scarf that shit down. And so I looked up and I was like, okay, powdered eggs can't be that much. Like, there's no way. For like an 8-ounce carton, it's $50.
How many eggs do you get out of it, though?
I don't know. Not that many. If you're me.
But like 8 ounces for $50, like that is probably a shit ton of eggs once you moisturize it.
Yeah, but I don't know how much they puff up.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like it probably puffs up a lot. Like that's probably like a whole tray at a hotel thing. Like that probably feeds like an army.
Well,
like
shit, I'm gonna go buy powdered eggs then.
Like there's a reason why hotels do it. It's that they keep better, and then also they probably get a lot of amount of.
I don't know, man. I eat a lot of fucking eggs. Those powdered eggs.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I don't really like the texture, so they're not for me.
It's so good.
And they're usually like, I don't know, they find themselves to be watery because I think you need to put like
Yeah.
like they just put too much water in it.
You gotta like it's probably gonna gross out so many people. You gotta kind of squeeze them. You know, like if you're going for one, take the spoon, and kind of like squish them down a little bit, and then scoop, and then
like a sponge.
Yeah, let it drain out. Then it's good.
Okay,
then it's good.
I'll try it next time when I do at a hotel brekkie.
Yeah, and put it on toast. It's awesome on toast.
Oh yeah, you gotta
Great.
have it on toast.
Have it on toast. Eggs on toast.
Eggs on toast. Eggs on toast.
Yeah, fuck. I love oh my God. I want some powdered eggs right now. If there's anybody that works at a hotel and can get me powdered eggs for free, hook me up. I want some powdered eggs, baby.
I'll ask around.
Okay, good.
Speaking of asking around, my next hot take.
Let's ask. Josh,
Men.
what is it?
Thank you for asking me around.
Men.
Men.
What about them?
Am I right?
I know. Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
Hot take. Men. Men should watch more trash TV.
Okay, what?
Trash TV, I mean, I feel like when people think of trash TV, it's mostly like the relationship shows or like sexual shows, stuff of that manner.
Yeah,
like,
I put that in like reality TV.
yeah, I mean, but I would call that trash.
Yeah, it's garbage.
I mean, like, I guess you could be like, oh, is it trashy? Like Teen Mom or something? Or like Bravo, Real Housewives or whatever.
Mm.
Like stuff like that. That's trashy.
I like watching Hoarders. That's a really trashy show.
Yeah. Nice. But yeah, like I feel like almost no guy is watching these reality TV shows like Too Hot to Handle or
Nope.
There's one that someone recommended me and I'm going to probably watch it. It's like Temptation Island or something.
Ooh, temptation.
And so they bring these couples who might not be having like the best relationship or something, and they send them to this island, and then they kind of like flip flop them with people, and so they have to like stay in rooms with each other, and they're all they're all just fucking.
Don't cheat, but cheat. Do it.
Yeah,
I don't want to watch that. I'm good.
that one I'm like, okay, maybe not the best for it, but I don't know, the drama stuff like can be good. Like, I think Too Hot to Handle is they go on an island and have like a set pool of money. And if they do anything, like if they're like making out, fucking, touching their wiener, anything, they start to lose money.
I would tie everyone up
Nice.
and leave them in a room
Oh.
and then like wait it out, and then I'd get all the money. Big easy.
Yeah, because I think you do like vote people out in the end, and then you're sharing it with just like a couple people or something.
Vote them all out.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
Wow.
I haven't really watched it, but I feel like, guys, we got to start watching some of these shows because some of the stuff is just absolutely wild. Like, you'll just be talking to one of your girlfriends, and they'll just go off and be like, oh, I was watching Love Island Australia, and this crazy thing happened. And then you just listen to this, like, most dramatic drama-y stuff, and you're like, what the fuck? These are just people just living in a house. They're like, yeah, wanting money and getting famous. It's like, oh my God.
Why? So my problem with those a lot of the time. I'm sorry, my fucking baby is kicking right now. Oh my God. My problem with those shows is that a lot of those people, I would say all of them, are really not intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
And that bothers me because they will say things that are very, very, very stupid. And by no means am I a high-end intellectual, but like it physically pains me when they say things like that. I'm like, oh my God, you are so fucking dumb. But every once in a while, back when Victoria would watch it, I'd walk in the room and I'd be like, oh my God, this show is so fucking dumb. These people are stupid. And then I'm sitting down and watching 3 episodes.
It sucks you in.
I don't know how it does it. I hate
sucks
everybody.
you in.
But I'm like, I have to see how stupid these people are.
Yeah. You gotta know.
And so, yes, I agree with you. I think, dudes, you should try those shows. Try them out. If you find one and it sucks and you hate it, go to the next one. Just try them until you can find the one that you're like, oh my God, I just watched 5 episodes of this. Where did the time go? Then continue to watch it. That shit's good.
Yeah. I think there are like some really nice ones out there that are just genuinely good.
Yeah.
Like, this is so trashy. I want more in my life.
It's good.
And I think we're just missing out on some good television. I mean, it's not like good television. You're not like, oh my God, like you have to watch this. Like, this is the, but like, you're like, oh my God, these people are so fucking dumb.
Like, it's good to like have on the background, you know?
I mean, I all of those shows, they've been on in the background for me, and then they are the foreground. They are all of my being. They take everything from me. Like, I remember when I was living with my old roommate, Megan, and we would have our bachelor nights. And it was so good.
We
watched The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. And I would get away from, there's like Bachelor Island or something where they have like old contestants and stuff come and try to find people there. That one was weird.
Yeah. Sometimes that shit gets me. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
There was one, I don't remember. I'm sure Bachelor or Bachelorette, like, fanatics right now will be like, I know exactly what you're talking about. There was one, I can't remember if it was the or the et, but this guy got voted out. He was a fucking douchebag. Like, he was terrible to everybody. He's like, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. It's just how it is. And like, the lady didn't even like him that much. Nobody else liked him. He's just like, I'm the best there is. That's just what it is. Like, which you can't really, everybody's like that on those shows. But so he got voted off. And I think there were 3 dudes left. He fucking came back to the show. Like, it seems like he broke in and just showed up and was like, hey, yeah, like, so I'm not letting you go because I love you. And the girl was like, what? Get the fuck out of here. But I'm sure all that was scripted. Like, I'm sure it all is. But that's when I was like, oh, these people are fucking insane.
Yeah.
Huh.
It also doesn't help that I've heard on those shows specifically, like they're feeding them alcohol, they're keeping them up usually pretty late and stuff, and like not letting them sleep that much. So they're sleep deprived, they're hungover or drunk on whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't know if they're eating as much as they should, which, I mean, for the majority of them, they're like people that are like, oh, I'm hot, which means I'm going to not eat as much or eat specific things. And
Everybody's
my specific
on a
things
cut.
aren't there. Everyone's cutting.
It's like, what'd you have for breakfast? I licked a cantaloupe.
And then I threw up.
I think it was too much. Oh, my God.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, there is trash TV out there where I'm like, probably not the best to watch this. But, you know, I feel like as men, we should be looking into some more of these shows.
Yeah. And if that's something like you really can't do, watch like Alone, you know? Not, I mean, you can watch TV alone, but the show Alone, it's people who think that they're outdoorsmen and outdoorswomen's, and they just get put on Vancouver Island and like different places throughout the seasons. But like, watch from season 1. And it's just these people are like, yeah, I'm so good. And they like, show backstory of them at their house. And they're like, well, this is how you do this. And this is how you make a snare. And then they land on Vancouver Island. And they're like, everything's wet. I can't live here. Like, I don't know if that's not a trash show, but that's kind of a reality show. And
It's reality.
I like that one. That's a good one.
I mean, the over-encompassing world of reality. I think there is some good reality shows. I mean, I would say Survivor is a really good one. I haven't seen Survivor since I moved out of my parents' place.
Right. Never watched it.
Never watched it?
Never watched it.
Oh, we got it. People, if you have a favorite season of Survivor, please let us know so that we can, Coley and I, can watch it together.
Yeah, not Keenan because he's dead.
No, Keenan's dead. Not only to us, but to the Decromancer.
The Decromancer?
The Necromancer.
If you... Or, maybe like, what's up? You're a nice looking deck over there. Decromancer, get out of here. We know your kind. Get back.
God, there's another Necromancer joke where it's like, oh, how is it dating your new boyfriend? You get those hickeys from him? And it's like, yeah, he's a Necromancer.
Hey, that's good. I like that one.
It's so dumb. But yeah, watch trash TV. It's good for you.
It is.
Because you're just like, what the fuck?
Oh, I'm just now something. So my sister used to watch those kind of shows when we were younger, and I was on this like the same standpoint of like, how do you fucking watch that? It's awful. Oh my God. And her point was, she's like, I watch these to like, not feel smarter, but like, know I'm smarter than these people. Like, she's like, it just makes me feel better about myself because I'm like, I'm so intelligent compared to these people. These people are so fucking stupid. It's like, if you ever think you're like, oh, I'm kind of dumb today, go watch a reality show it'll perk you right up. You'll be like,
Yeah.
wow, I'm not that fucking dumb. Jesus.
God, there was one where it's the Bachelorette. So the girl is like the main thing, and
Yeah.
like when she meets all the guys and they like talk about like their jobs and like have a little like basically an elevator pitch of like who they are. And one
Yeah.
guy's like, well, I'm a astrophysicist, and she's like, oh my god, I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, yes. He's like, okay. Yeah, see, I feel bad for those guys. Like, if that dude is an astrophysicist or whatever, like super smart, don't be on that show, bro.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like I feel like the people that go on to those shows, it's like, what are you really doing? I mean, again, they want to be on TV. They want to get their 15 minutes of fame. They know it's a spot, like
True.
which I think like for the Temptation Island show, because there's a lot of times where they say, hey, we're looking for people within this age range that are in relationships and to be on a romance TV show that we're producing. And people are like, hell yeah, our time to shine. And then they just kind of get thrown into it. And they're like, hey, you're going to be on Temptation Island. This is what you're doing. Are you still in? And they're like, well, this is our shot, I guess.
Well, huh. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like kind of like
stuff.
more secretive. Like I think there was one where it's like, hey, you and your mom are going to be tasked to do this show that you guys will be like competing for. And it's like, oh, hey, this is a cool, like, you know, mom, like you'd have a good time with this. And then all of a sudden you're a contestant on MILF Island.
Mom? What are you Mom? Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, that's basically it. Like
my
all the guys are
mom's-
like, oh my God, we're going to be able to get with hot older women. And then they reveal them. And then you're like, haha, nice.
It's all y'all moms. Oh?
Yeah.
My mom would never go on one of those shows. She's like, fuck all those people. It's so stupid.
It's so dumb.
She's like, there's no amount of money in the world. No.
Well,
yeah. Actually.
I love when people are like, there's no amount of money. I put a number on it. Like, I'm sorry. There's no $100,000 that they're going to give me to get on that show.
That reminds me of the short video of this guy's like, he goes, all right, for $5,000, and his buddy goes, I'm sucking it. he's like, well, hold it. Damn, dude. Damn. So funny. All right, for like a low amount of money, I'm sucking it. What? Shit.
5,000? Yeah. All right. You don't have to finish.
Yeah, dude. 5,000?
I'll
I'm sucking
finish.
it. So good. Hey, that was nice.
Thanks.
I'll finish. It's clever. I like that. I love clever humor.
I don't think I have anything more on that.
Okay. Yeah, my baby's kicking. It's probably time to. My water hasn't broke yet, so
Yeah. I think you should go make a deposit.
I don't want it to, because that would be bad.
Bad.
Yeah, it'd be bad.
Well, thank you for listening to this Hot Takes episode of What's the Diff?
Thank you.
Next week, we'll be discussing animation versus live action,
Ooh,
space exploration versus ocean exploration.
blub blub or. That's well. I guess
I guess, yeah, they're
they
both
could go
kinda-
both ways.
Yeah. And audiobook versus physical book. One's and the other one's
My books are weird.
have an opinion on something we've already discussed. Want to hear one of your topics debated? You can connect with us at whatsthediff.net. Leave us a text or a voicemail at 802-884-3553 or send a voice clip to us at hellowhatsthediff@gmail.com. You can also help us by joining our Patreon. Or
Please help us.
if you're on YouTube or Spotify, give us a like,
Yeah.
a follow, subscribe, whatever. We need that algorithm. It helps. It helps if you do it. And
Yeah, hit the bell if you want to. I don't know why people say that. Like I don't have notifications on for fucking YouTube. So
you know what? You don't have to hit the bell. It's
you don't have
fine.
to hit the bell.
Like
if you want to, if you're like, I gotta see these guys, and then dope, that's great. But you don't have to. We're
Yeah.
not pressuring you.
yeah, no pressure.
Yeah.
We'll drop something sometime during the week. Like this
Yeah.
time, we're a little bit late, but that's okay. Because
Yeah.
that means might get your episodes close together. That's kind of nice. Have you thought about that?
Think about that.
Think about it.
Thinking about it.
Well,
Okay.
you keep thinking about it. We're gonna go deal with this baby.
Wait, what am I thinking about?
We're thinking about it.
It. Oh. Okay. Oh God, that was a big one. That was a big kick.
Okay.
Oh, he's ready. He's crowning.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.